What's the real way? Hey, Roadman. Hey, Kia and Mimi. No, this is a family type video, type channel. I do not drink vodka or any strong drinks or anything like that. I am waiting for someone to get on. Right now, I'm just, as you see, doing some of my hygiene routine, waiting for this to dry. And then I'm about to do a little bit of my face routine. Yeah. But I'm waiting for someone to come on. How are you guys doing tonight? This is like, hmm, never mind. I'm just chilling right now, waiting for this to dry. I got like 15, 20 more minutes. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you. 1 second.
They own the consequences as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the huge question is how Democrats use this moment to really implicate for the next however many months it is until November. I'm like 6.
Yeah.
I have no amount. Time is a dimension, but like however long it takes, they, as you say, need to own this. This is not just the Mad King, but it's his client like court that has allowed this.
Yeah. Well, in a lot of these instances, the Republicans have the ability to vote on these standalone bills where they can undo what Trump is trying to do.
Yes.
You know, the war authorization, for example. I know Fetterman voted against it.
Okay, I thought I heard somebody screaming. I know I wasn't tripping.
Colleagues can't stop shitposting. And later on, the host of Hysteria shed a tear with Pamela Joe Bondi. This is Cricket on MSN.
Is your asthma rescue a dinosaur? Air Super is the only asthma rescue inhaler FDA approved to treat symptoms and help prevent asthma attacks. Air Super should not be used as a maintenance treatment for asthma. Get medical help right away if your breathing doesn't improve or worsens, or for serious allergic reactions like rash, mouth or tongue swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing, or chest pain. Using Air Super more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include increased risk of thrush or infections or heart problems like faster heart rate and higher blood pressure. Ask your doctor if Air Super is right for you.
Okay, I'm about to get ready to rinse this off in like a couple more minutes. I'm gonna let it go.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage for up to half the cost of big wireless and the best customer service in the business.
Go now and get your second month free with promo code 7FREE.
Amy's workout has taken a strange turn. This is wonderful news. Because she's sleeping well and dreaming thanks to her Inspire Inflex, a proven sleep apnea treatment when CPAP doesn't work. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
It's such an amazing gift because it's something that you can use every day. It's making you healthier and it's making your hair better and your skin better, and it's like one of those simple little luxuries that you can indulge in every day.
Mike, what's up for used car shopping tonight? Hey, buddy, I'm always here to help. Show me Carfax. Carfax can show up damage in that spring, so you don't have to overpay. Get free Carfax reports on every car listed only at Carfax.
Known for creating memories, no one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is an immunotherapy known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer. One of those cancers is a kind of bladder and urinary tract cancer called locally advanced or metastatic urothelial cancer. Keytruda may be used with the medicine enfortumab vedotin in adults when your bladder or urinary tract cancer has spread or cannot be removed by surgery.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can burn your one movie.
See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you. It's true, Keytruda.
What's the secret to pink out? Going microwave glitter. Micro habits, micro wins. Even micro
Okay.
Studying just cylinders.
Sarah wins the middle.
Hi, my baby. My bad. Washing this off my face.
Reality TV in pursuit attention for the sake of power, for the sake of influence.
How are y'all doing tonight?
Over the last year is that for many of the folks that you see taking up oxygen on the other side of the aisle in particular, it's not in pursuit of a rational goal. It's actually an addiction.
Good evening.
It's not pursuit of attention to win or
Hold on, give me 1 second. And then I can give y'all my full attention.
when they got there. And granted, there are people who ran for office, so I doubt they were that normal, but by congressional standards, that they were relatively normal. And then what happens is, with all of the best intentions, they go viral once. And they're not doing it in pursuit of that, but they just find themselves going viral for something they've done. And we know that social media is addictive. And when someone posts a picture online and gets a couple hundred more likes, a dopamine. I'm not going to say that. So when you go viral nationally, it is like the most instantly addictive drug. And I don't mean that as a trait for a way of life.
Yeah, I think it's like
And one of the things that we don't talk a lot about
6.
is
It's 6 over there.
much of the behavior you're seeing in
Yeah, it's like
Congress
6.
is from people who are struggling themselves. They find themselves going viral. And as is the case with many addictions, they will debase themselves and inflict violence
Give me a
on
second.
anyone else in pursuit of that next time. And it's the same strategy.
But continuing our conversation from last time,
Because in the context of people coming after me early on, my job was not to take the bait.
mommy has always told you
They want. And
you should love both of your parents,
essentially a clogged bomb,
right?
just to not give them the high that they want, so that they will go and chase it.
But mommy is not going to, mommy and daddy are not going to be together. I told you the reason why.
That would unlock for me not taking the bait.
Your dad does not have any evidence for the things that he is saying about me
I think it's what I
because he is lying.
constituents.
I understand he's your parent.
What happened after those first
Okay,
few
right.
months when I didn't
Right.
take the bait
So you don't understand, you don't know who's right, and we're both your parents. The thing that matters is that neither parent is harming the children. We need to be doing our jobs as parents, taking care of our children. Right? Your dad won't let me see you right now. We can talk. If you want to talk, you found me on here. I will be sending you guys allowance every month. If you guys need to let me know anything, you know how to reach me. When I get a house, if you guys want to come live with me, you can. I don't have a house right now. Mommy is working on it. Hold on 1 second. It's cold. I really don't want to turn this off, but it's loud.
Specifically, the time in Congress began with
Where's my chapstick at? Hold on, I'm looking for my chapstick. Where did I have that at? I hope I didn't put it in the laundry. Hold on, I hope it might be in my pocket. Okay, no, it's right here. I was about to say it's in my last pockets that I wore. Right. Mommy never tries to. I tell you the truth of what happened, but you did not see any of that. You do not know any of that yet. You're only 9. You don't have to worry about that until you get older, right? And then you'll have those family conversations more. If you want to live part-time at my house, part-time at your dad's house, yeah, you could do that. I'm not saying you have to entirely. The reason why I was panicking was because you guys told me that your dad ripped your brother's ear. And then I asked the adults about it, and they just start yelling and hanging up. Nobody wants to talk to me. That's weird. So yeah, I'm panicking. And then my son showed me his mouth, and his mouth is bloody. So yes, I'm panicking. But now you guys are telling me that your dad is a good dad and he's not hurting you. I'm getting mixed communication. When I seen and heard things for myself as well. He hurt his ear. I was asking to get clarification. If somebody tell me my child is hurt, then yeah, I'm gonna have problems. So that's why I was saying that y'all could just live with me and we're not talking to your dad and stuff anymore. But I still have questions about things. I still have questions about certain things. If your dad is safe, then yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if y'all want to live with him. If he's hurting y'all, then yes, y'all will be living with me until you're old enough to live for yourself. And that's me as a parent, that's what I'm figuring out. Hold on 1 second. Why does it say my location is on? Yeah, me as a parent, that's what I'm figuring out. Okay, I'm not getting a house in California. I'm not moving to California. Okay, I gotta go do my last load of laundry. Relaya, you have two parents. If I say you can come visit, you can come visit. Your dad can't. Your dad is not your sole provider, even though he likes to try to dictate my life and pretend to be so. So yes, you can come visit. If your dad is not hurting you, I will bring you back. You will be able to come visit, even though everybody likes to pretend like I have no say. That is very far from the truth. So, but how would you feel? How would you feel? And I'm not, because I fully believe, like, I'm not going to try to force somebody to believe something. But because I am telling the truth, how would you feel that one day when you find out that mommy is telling the truth, how would you feel for treating me the way that you did? And I'm not upset because that is your dad and you don't want to believe that your dad could do something like that, especially if he's not hurting you. But when you find out that mommy is telling the truth and your dad did hurt me and he did do all of those things, then what? Okay, I'm not tripping. That girl do keep saying help, but she keep playing with whoever she talking about. Yeah, so you guys are a whole new generation. You guys are a whole new generation in this family. Just focus on being kids right now, studying, learning, and then you guys are going to understand the family history as you guys get older. Um, and you guys will understand more when you get older. Um, but judge me as I treat you. Judge me as I treat you guys. Judge me as how I've always been. Have y'all ever seen me cheating and flirting? Alea, have you ever seen me cheating and flirting with anybody? I mean, me and your dad aren't together now, but I've never even done those things that he's saying that I did. And how am I as a parent? Am I a good parent? Right, but I'm your family too. So am I not your family? But I'm your family too. And I didn't do anything wrong. What messages? What questions do you have? Didn't I post what messages? I posted the video of Lasan's birthday where Lasan was running around, freaking out, making sure that everybody was cleaning up, doing what they were supposed to be doing, and your grandma Sherry came outside and hit her toe on a toy and twisted my son's arm up into a pretzel. I posted that video. I posted the video, the message of your TT Nate Neek sent me messages of her saying that, talking about her and your dad doing things together that are only for adults that are married to do, and your dad saying questionable things because my sister is trying to rub in my face that your dad likes her, which I don't care. They're weird. I posted that message. I posted the message of my sister. Those are the messages that I posted. Posted the message of my sister that my sister sent me talking about having sex with my husband, and I posted the video of your grandma hurting my son because I'm trying to get and co-parent with my children and nobody is letting me see my children. So you're mad at me for that? I'm confused. That's my evidence. I posted my evidence. No, your aunt and grandma walked in our room and started assaulting me. I was not arguing with them. they walked in and started making it seem like I was arguing, and I just kept asking them to get out of my room. But then it was my mom's house. I was minding my business. They both came in the room and started doing that so that you and Leah would get scared. I was scared. I was minding my own business. And so that's what I'm talking about. My mom and my sister did that. We were in our room. They came in our private space and started simulating an argument because they want to take you from me. Okay, Leia, so you don't even know what you're talking about. What are you That's not about our family at all. That's about a wife I'm trying to get. So you talking about you stalking my YouTube and you think that I'm talking about the family and you're mad? Is that what are you talking? So what did you mad at me for? Because Alea, this is only our second argument ever. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. Do you be on my YouTube, Alea? You be watching the videos on my YouTube? You can't stalk me. I'm your mom. What do you know about stalking? I'm your mom. You can't stalk me. You lived inside of me. You're made up of my cells, my energy, my essence. You can't stalk me. I'm your home. So that's wild. That's wild. How do you have YouTube privileges? I think I've been seeing someone named Malaya, but I just been thinking it was just like somebody named Malaya. I was not thinking that it was my child. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did say, are you stalking my YouTube? that means like, that means like, that's what it means, but like, not really. How long? Whoa. I don't know then. So if your dad is not hurting y'all, then I'm cool. I still have questions for Sherry twisting my son's arm up. Why my son said somebody was poking him with a needle, and your grandma just act like that was completely normal. Why my son has bruises all over his body. I still have questions for that. And yes, I did post those videos, and yes, I'm going to keep raising awareness until your grandma and your dad answered me about, in order for me to add you to the live, you have to have like 100 subscribers. So people have to follow your channel. That's why I said you can have followers, but don't talk to no one. So you can't go live until you get people to follow your channel. So when people follow your channel, then I can add you to the live. But you don't have any followers, so I can't add you. I can't add you yet. When people start following your channel, I can add you. I'm about to go do laundry. is cold. But yeah, mommy is not upset about you. Mommy is not upset about you loving your dad or even believing your dad, even though your dad know he a lie, even though that man know he a damn lie. I'm not mad at you for believing your dad. You have two parents that you have to choose between, and that's hard. I'm not mad at you at all. My only concern is that nobody is putting their hands on y'all. Nobody is doing anything to y'all that they're not supposed to be doing. That's my only concern. I'm working on getting a house. When I get a house, then y'all can come stay with me for however long y'all want to come stay with me. Y'all can go with y'all dad. However long y'all want to go with y'all dad. I will be spending. Okay, your family can be against me. You're still my children. Are you against me? If you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. Are you against me? Oh yeah, that because that's your dad's family. Of course they're gonna agree with your dad. They trained him to be the way that they trained him to be. So I don't expect that. Okay. Okay. As long as you love me, I will fight for you to be in my life. But yeah, when I get a house, I don't care what your family says because you literally came out of my womb. You used to kick me in my chest and push my rib out of frame in my stomach. So I don't care what they talking about. So when I get a house, I don't care. They're weird. They're just, your dad is very controlling and he is lying so much that he just wants me to bend to his will, that he thinks that I'm going to give in to him because he's turning you guys against me. And that's not going to happen. I'm never going to be with that man again. I'm never going to be with that man again. And while I love my children, I regret having children with him. And the best thing he can do is just let me start over clean. So, I love my children. I love my children dearly. Regret that man. I regret that man. I would never give my body to that joker again. And my bad. And I understand, I see, and that's why, I know that's your dad, and I know you feel some type of way about that, but that's how I feel about that man. And so that's why, I understand, yeah, I understand, that's gonna make you mad. And I'm not trying to make you mad. That's how I genuinely feel about your dad. He is a goofy ass clown. My bad. That's just genuinely how I feel about him. And if you mad at me a little bit, I still love you. You're still my child. I'm still gonna send you your birthday money. I'm sorry if you mad at me. That's how I genuinely feel about your daddy. He's lying so much that instead of telling the truth, he'd rather try to make me bend to his will by lying to the children. And boy, that just makes me want to hurt his feelings even more. Behind y'all backs, of course. I don't want y'all to know, but definitely want to make him cry. It's okay. I do not like your daddy at all. Love my children. Do not like your daddy at all. How you gonna say he not lying? When you find out that he's lying, when you find out he's lying, I'm not gonna forgive you so easily. I just want you to know that. When you find out that he's not lying, even though there's no way for you to know, I'm not going to forgive you so easily. Because you're just automatically assuming that I'm lying, and I'm not. And I'm going to hold that very personally. I'm going to hold that shit in my chest. And I'm going to be very mad. And that's just how my feelings are. I'm not lying, but you're going to learn your mother and you're going to learn your father. Your mother is not a liar, but you will learn your parents. And I'm going to try not to even be mad at you. No, knowing me, I'm going to try not to be mad at you, but it depends on how you treat me. Because I'm not lying. So it depends on how you treat me. Yeah, I know my sister agrees with your dad. I know my sister agrees with your dad. Yes, Alea, I know. You don't have no other grandpas. Those are your grandma's boyfriends. Those are your grandma's boyfriends. Those people are not your family. They're not your family at all. My dad is dead. That's your grandpa. Your dad's dad is dead. That's your two grandpas. Both of your grandpas are dead. You don't have any grandpas. You don't have any grandpas. You have two grandmas. My mom, Grandma Gina, and your dad's mom, Grandma Sherry. Your grandpas are both dead. Your dad's dad, Lasan Sr., your dad's dad, Lasan Sr., your dad, Lasan Jr., your brother, Lasan the Third. Lasan, your dad's dad is named Lasan. He died when I was pregnant with you. He died before you were born. You don't have no grandpas. What are you talking about? You don't have a grandpa. I mean, your grandpas are in heaven. Your grandpas are dead. So what are you talking about? You don't have a grandpa on this earth. You don't have a grandpa on this earth. And you only got two grandmas. I got a mom, your dad got a mom. Your great grandma, which was your grandma Deborah, her husband would have been your grandpa, but he's not in your life. My grandma, which is also your great grandma, my grandpa killed my grandma when my mom was 12. So you don't have a great grandma because my grandpa killed my grandma before I was born. Yeah, they're lying to you. That is not your family. That is not your family. Your dad's your dad's great grandma lives in Seattle, Washington. They don't live in California. Those people is not your family. So don't just be calling everybody family. Yeah, those are strangers. And they're telling you it's your family and it's not your family. Alea, you lived with me your whole life. You lived with your dad for 6 months before you came to live with me. Because we separated when you pretty much before we separated, we was already separated before you were born. So you only lived with your dad for 6 months as a child. You lived with me for the remainder. And it's, yeah, until you were 6. You never had any hate for your dad while you lived with me because I didn't put any in you. But now you go live with your dad and all of a sudden you have all this hate for me. That's not weird to you? I never pitted you against your dad. I never pitted you against your dad. But I just want you to know, one day you will grow up and learn our family. You're saying I'm leaving parts. My mom did not want me because her mom was killed by her dad. My mom wanted another mom. So she thought if she had a child, my dad's mom would love her. But then my dad's mom didn't love her. So my mom did not want me. Okay, my mom did treat me right in the beginning. But then as her life started to get more stressful and stuff started to happen, I just became mostly invisible. A lot of bad things happened in my life. Mommy was quiet. Mommy did not talk. Now our family that beat and abused me are trying to make me out to be this bad person. So yes, everybody agrees against me. My plan was to run away from the family and have my own children. But now they stole my children and now they're telling my children lies and bad things about me. No, mommy would not cheat on your daddy because mommy doesn't even like sex. Your dad got with me to try to steal my personality and destroy my character. And now he's going around, he done stole my friends, and he's telling all these lies on me. And I'm just saying fuck him because I never wanted to be with him really in the first place. I was my aunt's sex slave. My aunt was abusing me. I was running from my aunt and what was going on. And Lasan was like, oh, I'll protect you and I wouldn't let this happen to you. And I was terrified for my life and I made it a stupid agreement as a child with this other child. And looking back, I'm just thankful that I got 2 kids out of the situation, but your dad is dumb as fuck. I do not like him at all. I was a child looking back. I was running from my aunt. And now they're keeping my children from me. So yes. Explain what you're saying. How did I destroy the family?